we're teaching, we're alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. Teach right like a diamond.
Teacher, you can't quit teaching. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons as to why. You know, if you look on YouTube or any other social media site, there are plenty of teachers who say, this is why I quit teaching. And they talk about the difficulty of hybrid learning and hybrid teaching. They talk about the difficulty of having administrators ask them to do impossible tasks. They talk about the challenges of trying to reach kids when they're in difficult situations and not having teacher support. I know all the reasons why we should quit, but I'm here to tell you why you must stay. Point number 1. Who will come after you? You have no idea which teacher, which being, which interim person is going to come in the place of you once you leave that system. And because you cannot guarantee that the next person is going to be as brilliant as you, as talented as you, as loving as you, as skilled and as agile as you, how dare you leave that spot open when you know everything that's in you may not be in that next person? Point number 2, the grass is always greener on the other side. Even this weekend, I was on a call where one of the teachers said that she wanted to quit teaching so that she could go into administration. That's not an easy job. That's why most administrators try to keep at least one foot in the classroom because they know connecting with students is what matters most. Do you have the time and the money and the skill set to go and do the things that administrators do? Are you ready to jump back into school and be a student again and be at the lowest part of the totem pole? Are you ready to manage all the teachers and all of our worries and concerns while dealing with state level requirements and may not have even the salary and the support system to support you with that? The grass is always greener on the other side. So before you quit, make sure you know what you're getting into. And you've already been in the game long enough that you are a generation of blessings. Not only have you served a few students, but you've probably served their siblings, their friends, their cousins. You now have years to look back at to fuel your teaching the way it's never been fueled before. And you're already an expert at something. Maybe when you came in, you didn't have the exact skill set to be a special educator or be the best mathematician or to make groups that are homogeneous and heterogeneous enough for your science lab classroom, or to figure out how to do a sets class, or how to figure out how to run virtual field trips. But you are now an expert at something, at a grading technique, at differentiation, at planning sports games, at finding videos, at connecting with students, at adjusting curriculum. You are an expert at something. So why would you give that up to go and be the bottom at somewhere else? You can use that expertise to fill you and to fuel you for another year. You can teach another teacher how to do what you do best. You can teach your students how to do life hacks because of the skill that you've already mastered. So before you quit, remember that you've already mastered something and use that to fuel you for your future. The third reason why you can't quit is that you may not have summers off. And what I mean by that is our schedule is set enough so that you know when you have time to take a break. You know that you can plan, like I said for spring break, to plan your planning and to plan your play. At another system, at another job site, you may not have the ability to plan ahead and plan for rest. And if you're now right in the middle of wanting to quit, we have summer coming up. Even if you still have another 2 months of June, right, until June before you get to rest, you still have a rest coming. So before you quit, let your body rest. Take advantage of the time that we have to rest and reset to go into your future. Teacher, you've already done this in a pandemic. You've already survived a year of remote or hybrid teaching. You want to quit now? If you were going to quit, you should have quit at the beginning. You should have quit as soon as the school shut down. You should have quit last summer before we came back, but you're already in this thing. Don't you dare quit now, because you have already proven that you have what you need in you to go forward. You've proven that you can be cut and keep shining. You've proven that you can undertake the pressure that comes from being a diamond, teaching in this hybrid remote experience. You taught with masks on. You taught in 6 feet social distance. You taught when Zoom rooms break down. You've taught with students who've been through trauma. You've taught in the midst of your own trauma. So don't you quit now. fear not, and shine bright. And if you're not sure that you can make it, get my book, Teach Like a Diamond, Hybrid Teaching for Today's Teacher. I am the retention guru. I can help you stick it out another year because you deserve it. And those babies deserve it. What would they do without you? What would your fellow teachers do without you? Every child needs a champion. And they don't need us to quit on them because they're not allowed to quit. So don't you model quitting.
I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apology.
And I will teach. Fear not. Shine bright.
Shine bright, teach right, you and I. Teaching kids like diamonds in the sky. Teach bright like a diamond.